So I've been really busy organising the summer barbecue. I've looked at how many plates and cups I have, I've looked at food prices, I've checked when people are free, I've checked the weather. Now I need to decide what to wear. I already know that it's going to be sunny, a little bit cloudy, but mainly sunny during the barbecue, so that helps me make my decision. But I do have a lot of options in my wardrobe of things that I could wear in that situation. So what I'm going to need to do is categorise my clothes. When we're comparing different categories, a really useful diagram to use is a Venn diagram. So that's what we're going to look at today. So before I make my Venn diagram, I need to decide what my categories are going to be. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to wear for a barbecue. What's going to be important about the clothes in that decision? For me, it's to do with how warm or how cool the clothes are going to make me. If it's going to be sunny, then I need clothes that are going to be cool. The other thing I need to think about with these clothes is that I'm going to be eating at a barbecue, so I probably will drop food down my clothes. That's just what happens. So I need to think about if I'm wearing darker clothes, then the stains won't show as much. So that's two things I need to think about with these clothes. They need to be cool or keep me cool, and they need to be darker colours. Those are the two categories I'm going to be looking at. Let's start with the diagram. So when we're making a Venn diagram, you need something to write on and something to write with. Another good option is to have something that's a circle that you can draw around. I couldn't find one of those today, so I'm just going to try and draw the circles myself. Just like with the Carol diagram, we're going to turn the paper landscape. That will give me some more room. Then I need to title my diagram, as always. What am I going to be looking for? What clothes to wear to the barbecue? So I'm going to write at the top. Then I need to draw my two circles. It's important that these circles overlap each other. I'll show you what I mean. So you see how the two circles overlap each other in the middle. That's really important, and you'll see why later on. Now, let's think of the two things that I said were really important for categorising my clothes. They had to be cool and they had to be dark. So I'm going to write cool and dark. Let's have a look at the options for the clothes. So first I have this rather fetching white top. Now this top definitely keeps me cool, but it's not dark, so I'm going to put it in this circle over here that says cool at the top. Next up is this rather boring but functional black jumper. This definitely doesn't keep me cool, it actually warms me up, but it is dark, so it goes over here in this circle. Last but not least, we have this lovely fetching black t-shirt. Now let's have a look at the diagram. It's both cool and dark. That means that it fits in this little space in the middle. It wouldn't go in the cool category, it wouldn't go in the dark category because it's both. So that means it's joined in the middle. When you make a Venn diagram, there are three things that are really important to remember. Number one is to label your diagram. I was looking for clothes for the barbecue and I had the two categories I was looking at, cool and dark. If I didn't label it, it would just be some circles with some pictures and it wouldn't make a lot of sense for other people if they were looking at it. Number two is to keep it neat. It's really important that the circles overlap each other so that you can see the bit in the middle. If I didn't draw my circles so that they were overlapping each other, the diagram wouldn't work and it wouldn't show the correct information. Number three is you need to use the information you found out. So let's have a look at the Venn diagram. So you can see here that there is something in the cool category, something in the dark category, and something in the middle. The one in the middle means that it covers both categories, and that's the one that I should be choosing. So, the white top, it would keep me cool, but it's not dark, so it's out. The jumper is definitely dark. Oh, there it is. It's definitely dark, but it's not cool enough, so that one's out. But the t-shirt is in the middle because it is both cool and dark. That's why it fits in the middle category, and that's why it's the one that I'm going to choose. So that's me come to the end of my organising for the summer barbecue. I've looked at plates and cups with a pictogram, I've looked at block graphs, bar graphs, food prices, we've compared weather, we've categorised clothes, and now all that's left is to enjoy the barbecue. So thank you for joining me and learning all about graphs.